After some data miners got a hold of some information that led to the discovery of a possible next expansion of the MMORPG The Elder Scrolls Online, ZeniMax decided to officially announce a livestream that will take place on January 15th in a post on their website. The information revealed that a new expansion could be coming to Elder Scrolls Online. Not only does the information share the DLC name, which was believed to be called Elsweyr, but also a new class, Necromancer. While Bethesda hadn't officially confirmed that a new DLC would be coming to Elder Scrolls Online, they did share a tweet that gave clues that a new expansion could be underway, tweeting, "Cat's out of the bag," referring to the feline-like Khajiits, but also later sharing "The Season of the Dragon approaches" to be the topic of the next livestream. Bethesda had a stream earlier this week that led to the reveal of a teaser trailer for the upcoming next chapter in ESO. The livestream that will announce and share more details about Season of the Dragon chapter will go live on Twitch on January 15th at 2 PM Pacific Time or 5 PM Eastern Standard Time. For developers, Pearl Abyss of the MMORPG Black Desert finally announced the release date for Xbox One. Black Desert, the action RPG fantasy open world, will make its way to Xbox One on March 4th. It previously was only available on PC, known as Black Desert Online, and will make its way to console for the first time. Pre-orders have gone live on the Microsoft Store, with the standard version priced at $29.99, deluxe version at $49.99, and the Ultimate Edition at $99.99. Each edition gives players early access to the game. The number of days will depend on the edition that you purchase. There are also some pre-order bonuses, which include in-game exclusives such as pets, outfit, and horse armor and wagon set. Black Desert is currently available to play on PC and will be joining Xbox One on March 4th, 2019. The requirements for the upcoming sci-fi action game Anthem has been revealed by EA and Nvidia. Along with info comes a new trailer showing off 4K visuals. BioWare Anthem is an upcoming action RPG, a sci-fi shooter that will allow players to explore a world that contains a harsh environment that threatens humanity. Players will choose powerful Javelin exosuits, each with great abilities to help even the playing field with the masses of beasts and creatures that have inhabited the land. EA have shared requirements needed to run Anthem in both minimum and recommended spec. It looks like you will need a minimum of 8GB of RAM and a GTX 760 GPU to handle Anthem, with a recommended 16GB for a more optimum performance. The recent 4K trailer shows stunning visuals of the world that exists within Anthem, and of course the jetpacked adventure that awaits players. Anthem will be released on February 22nd for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. According to Capcom, they estimate the time it will take for players to beat the upcoming Devil May Cry 5 is 15 hours. While 15 hours may sound short for most games, action games tend to be on the shorter side in terms of playable hours. At a Q&A in Seoul, transcribed by GameShot and translated by Gaming Bolt, the director was questioned about the length of the game. On average, they can range between 8 to 12 hours to play through, according to the director of Devil May Cry 5, Hideki Itsuno, reveals that the play length is estimated a little longer than average, with 15 hours to play through from start to finish, according to their internal testing of the game. Devil May Cry will launch on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC on March 8th, 2019. You can catch the next demo for PS4 and Xbox One on February 7th, 2019. Marking the 1-year anniversary of its release, Legrand Legacy Tale of Fatebound was announced by Semisoft developer and another indie publisher that it will be launching on Nintendo Switch on January 24th this year. A new video has been released featuring some of the gameplay on the Switch platform, showing attack mechanics during quick-time events. The title focuses on turn-based playstyle presented in a hand-drawn art style mixed with 3D aesthetic. The title describes the game as a love letter to all-time favourite JRPGs. Players will be able to take part in minigames, side quests, and rebuilding castles. While Legrand Legacy has been announced for the Switch later this month, news of other promised platforms, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, is supposed to release later this year. Legrand Legacy Tale of the Fatebound will be available on Nintendo Switch on January 24th and is currently available to play on PC. Xbox One and PS4 versions release dates are yet to be announced. As we edge towards Sekiro's release later in March 2019, From Software have been revealing some new details about how the hub area works in the game. In an article released by Game Informer, they shared more about how players will spend their time when they're not taking down the fearsome bosses conjured by Dark Souls creators. While From is establishing a new IP heading a little away from the challenging action RPGs they are best known for, they do include some elements in Sekiro Shadows Die Twice that might seem quite familiar to Souls fans. One such feature is the hub area known as the Dilapidated Temple. Players will be able to access this area by using the Sculptor's Idols, which acts in a similar way to bonfires seen in previous From titles such as the Dark Souls series. While the Dilapidated Temple hub does give access to different areas, this won't be as far-reaching as previous From games. Manager in Marketing and Communications Yasuhiro shares, it doesn't branch out in every direction right from the start. That said, it's not a kind of linear progression from A to B to C. You do have points with branching paths with forks in the road. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice will be releasing on March 22, 2019 on PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC. Ubisoft has shared that Tom Clancy's The Division 2 won't be launching on Steam, choosing the Epic Games Store and Uplay instead. Third-person shooter The Division 2 takes up its release on the newly launched Epic Games Store and Ubisoft Store. This isn't a new idea for game developers to forego Steam, as more platforms become available for publishers and developers to now choose from. Not only does Ubisoft favour Epic Games when it comes to this game release, but also have partnered with them to bring future titles to the platform. While it is unknown at this point which games, this does show that it's becoming more apparent there is more choice when it comes to where you can buy PC digital games. Tom Clancy's The Division 2 will release on March 15, 2019 on PC, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. After 8 years of partnership, Bungie has announced they will be parting ways with Activision. Bungie will assume full publishing rights and responsibilities for the Destiny franchise. The developer Bungie and the publisher Activision originally joined together in April 2010, where they announced a 10-year publishing deal. During their time together, they released Destiny in 2014 and Destiny 2 in 2017. Bungie released their own statement via their website in regards to the news, explaining that they are looking into the future and have enjoyed their partnership with Activision. They also confirmed that they are already in the process in transitioning, making sure it will be as seamless as possible. Blizzard released a tweet saying that Destiny 2 will still remain fully supported by Blizzard as the game uses the Battle.net system. It seems a little surprising that Bungie are cutting their 10-year partnership short, but it looks like they are taking what they have learnt from recent feedback of their DLC Forsaken as a way forward. New listings at a number of online retailers suggest that Bandai Namco's Dark Souls Trilogy collection could be making its way to Europe this year. While the 3-game collection had already been revealed last August, releasing on Xbox One and PS4, the release was for US and Asia only on October 19, 2018. There had been no news up until now that the collection would be released in Europe, but now listings have been spotlighted by Reset Era. The Dark Souls Trilogy has popped up on Amazon Spain and Amazon Germany, which could mean a European release date on Friday 1st March 2019 for both consoles according to the listings. Both Amazon Spain and Germany have set a price for the Dark Souls Trilogy for around €70, which is cheaper than buying the free physical games separately. Bandai Namco still has not yet confirmed if the Dark Souls Trilogy will release in Europe at this point. Well, that's it for the Week in the Wikis. Please join us again next week for yet another great week of gaming. Remember to check out our VIP program for some exclusive supporter benefits, and Bunny writers should take advantage of our Become an Author initiative. Thanks again for being part of this great community. Keep checking in with us for news, reviews, YouTube streams and vids, and general wiki goodness. Follow us on social media for all the latest and greatest. The more followers we get, the larger of the army of the Fexers grows.